I'm about to head into Walmart to get everything I need for my first week on Whole30. Here we go. I'm going to start with Walmart. I'll probably end up having to go to a second store because they might not have everything I need, you know? But here we go. Then I'll do a grocery haul and show you everything I got. Okay guys, we're at store number 2, Berkshire's, because Walmart didn't have everything I needed. This is the hard part. Luckily it's only for 30 days, but it will be worth it. Okay you guys, I made it home finally. Wow, I had to go to 2 different stores, and I'll be honest, there was still a couple of things I didn't get. And like I said in the car, that is one of the hard things. And it's mostly because of where I live. I'm not close to like a Whole Foods market or a Trader Joe's or things like that, specialty type grocery stores. So we do have a Sprouts. It's in Tyler, and that's where I can usually get a lot of the things I need. Like, I like to use plantain chips when I'm on Whole30 for like guacamole and tuna salad and chicken salad and that kind of thing. But neither of my stores had them. But I know Sprouts does. So, and they also didn't have my Whole30 bacon. Sorry, I'm holding instead of using a tripod, so it's kind of shaky. All right, I'm just gonna flip the camera around and let y'all see this very healthy looking grocery haul. Okay, here we go. All right, so Applegate is a great brand if you're doing Whole30. It even has, I believe, I gotta put my glasses on. Let's see. Yeah, it even has the Whole30 approved little logo. This is the bacon I bought. This is actually not Whole30 approved. I'm going to get some when I go tomorrow, but that'll be fine for a day, and Scott will eat the rest of it. I got lots of chicken. These are great, chicken apple sausage. These are great for lunch. Just throw them in the air fryer. Lots of fruit and veggies, some frozen green beans, coleslaw mix. I'm gonna do like an egg roll in a bowl. Tomatoes, those raisins, I like to make almond butter, homemade almond butter, and spread it on celery, a celery back there, there's my celery, and then put a few raisins for sweetness. Okay, oh, here's, this is a time saver. This is some guacamole. It's the Walmart brand, but it's all Whole30 ingredients. These are my favorite eggs. Yes, they're a little expensive, but I say they're totally worth it. All right, so here you go, Primal Kitchen. That's a great Whole30 brand. That's ketchup. So there, yeah, that's my Whole30 haul. Now, okay, so now I've got to go put all this away, and then I'm gonna pick this video up tomorrow for day 1, and it'll be a full what I eat in a day. Before I go, I thought y'all might like to see Boomer. I am filming this on a Sunday. It is March 17th. Happy St. Patrick's Day today. I'm just giving you the date for reference. Boomer has not done very well this weekend. We've had some touch and go moments with him. And so I think we're getting close, y'all. I think we're getting close. I got back from the grocery store and Scott was still here. He hadn't gone to play golf, and I was like, what are you doing? And I was at the grocery store for a long time because I went to 2 different places, talked on the phone with my daughter forever in the parking lot. And so I got home pretty late, and he was still home. And he said, well, Boomer was having a hard time, so he went to Walmart and got these rugs that have the no skid on the back, because that's what we've been using to help him get up, because we have this ceramic tile. It looks like wood, but it's actually ceramic tile, and it's real hard. He can't get any traction on it, and he's just losing a lot of muscle. You know, his muscles are just very weak. So Scott stayed with him until I got home. Anyway, so here I will let y'all say hi to him. There's my boy. There's my boy. You wanna come here and say hello? So I gotta walk slow, Mama. I gotta walk slow. Say hello to the people. He's, you know, he's outlived what every doctor said. All right, Boom. Give him a smile. Okay, y'all. That's our Boomer boy. Okay, y'all, I am gonna hop off and put all these groceries away. I just put the girls outside so they're barking. And then I'll be back tomorrow on this same video to do a what I ate in a day. Day 1, Whole30. I'm excited. Okay, guys, now we're moving on to the what I eat. We'll wait till Maisie finishes drinking water. It's kind of loud. That was one thirsty dog. Okay, all right. So yesterday was actually my first day on Whole30, and I did not film my day 1 because we had a very difficult day with Boomer yesterday, and I cried all day. I'll just be honest. And so it was very hard. I couldn't have filmed. There would have been no way. There's little Ivy back there. Okay, so I want to talk to you real quick though, just briefly. Whole30 is not a diet for weight loss. Okay, that's not what it is. So though I did weigh so that I could see at the end what happened, because weight loss is a goal of mine overall, Whole30 is not intended for weight loss. Whole30 is an elimination diet, kind of an anti-inflammatory diet really, but it's an elimination diet to determine if any of the food groups you've eliminated are causing you a problem. Now, I'm gonna be honest and tell you that I'm not really doing it for that purpose. Why am I doing Whole30? There's 2 major reasons. One, to squash my cravings, to get rid of what they call the sugar dragon, and to get my energy back up and my inflammation down. Those are the reasons. I'm not really looking, and I think that all has to do primarily with sugar, with processed foods, with all the, you know, what am I talking about? All the artificial ingredients, you know, I think that is really caused a problem for me. So it's just an extremely clean way of eating, and I need to feel better more than I need to lose weight. Now, I know that losing weight is gonna make me feel better. It's kind of a what comes first, the chicken or the egg. But I know when I did Whole30 several years ago, I was overweight, very overweight, and I felt amazing. And I did lose some weight that first Whole30, but not enough to make a huge difference, okay? All right, getting kind of off track. All right, so there's one more thing. And I'm only saying this because if somebody hops on this video and they're watching it for Whole30 purposes, I want them to fully understand what the intention of Whole30 is and how to do a legitimate legal Whole30, okay? So when you do a Whole30, you don't measure, you don't track, you don't count or anything like that, okay? Because like I said, it's all about eliminating certain foods to see how they affect you. And I am gonna do that, but y'all, I have to track, not for weight, for my blood sugar, I am type 2 diabetic. Type 2 diabetic can be controlled through diet and lifestyle. Yes, it can be controlled through medication as well. I'm choosing not to do that. I do not want to go back on medication. I want to get control of this through diet, okay? So the way you do that is you have to balance your blood sugar. Now, it's gonna take a while because my blood sugar's been running high for a long time. This morning, here, I'll show you what it was this morning. Look at this clip, I videoed it. Yeah, it was really, really high. Your fasting blood sugar in the morning should be 120 or less. Really, less is better, way less, okay? I'm gonna see if I can get it down with real food. I've done that before. When I was first diagnosed, oh, my blood sugar was even higher than the 178, I think it was this morning. So anyway, so you will see me kind of weighing and measuring, but that's because I'm trying to make sure that I'm balancing my carbs and protein. That's how you balance your blood sugar. So with that caveat, let's get to cooking breakfast because this girl's a little bit hungry. I'm a little bit hungry. As always, get your water in. I got a new water bottle because this is much easier to manage than some of my big, huge ones that I used to use. It fits in my car because water is pretty much all I'm going to be drinking, period, all, except for my coffee in the morning. I would put Splenda and creamer, sweetened artificially sweetened, but sweetened creamer. So I liked some sweet coffee. Can't have any of that on Whole30. So the recommended creamer was Nut Pods, and it is Whole30 approved. So I had that yesterday, and I surprised myself. It was actually very enjoyable. I didn't miss the sweet. So I'm gonna go fix my coffee, then we're gonna get this breakfast going. Coffee's ready. Oh goodness, I think I will always love a cup of coffee in the morning. There's some olive oil that I'm gonna spray in the pan. On my plate over there is some spinach, fresh raw spinach, that I'll put my eggs directly on top of, and a couple of pieces of bacon that I've already cooked. Now the thing about spinach, it's very mild in flavor, and so, you know, you can put it in smoothies. I personally like it with eggs. Oh, there's that beautiful avocado that I'm about to put on my plate. But anyway, and this is how I cook my eggs, y'all. I kind of steam them. And you put that lid on there and make sure your burner doesn't get too high, and it'll just kind of steam them. They come out perfect every time. All right, look at that avocado. It's perfectly green. It's so pretty. It's about an ounce of avocado right there. I'm going to put that right on my plate. I love avocado in the morning as a healthy fat. They go really well with eggs. Yummy, yummy. Oh, there, the eggs are done. And actually, I cooked them a little bit longer than I should have. I like the yolks to be a little bit runny, and these were pretty much almost hard-boiled. So I did go a little bit longer, but, you know, I was distracted. I was trying to video, so I'll give myself a break. You know, somebody once told me that you eat with your eyes first, and I think that's true. So I always try to make a pretty plate. All right. That looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, that looks pretty good. All right, now here's the fruit. I'm weighing the fruit because, like I told you, I have to balance my carbs and protein. So I'm gonna put this whole breakfast into my Fitness Pal and see what it comes out. And there, now I'm doing my strawberries. I did 2 ounces of strawberries, 2 ounces of cantaloupe, and 1 ounce of blueberries. So just a few little blueberries right there. And here's the finished. Okay, you guys, I'm holding my camera, so it's a little weird. But I'm eating my breakfast, and I thought, you know, they might want to know what the macros are on this, just out of curiosity, because it looked like a lot of food. So this beautiful breakfast with 2 eggs, 2 pieces of bacon, some spinach, fruit, a little bit of avocado, and my coffee is 295 calories. But the thing that's important to me, for my purposes, is protein and carb, because they got to be balanced for me to get that blood sugar down. So I have 18 grams of protein and 14 grams of carb with this breakfast. That is a perfect meal for me. Okay, I'm gonna go enjoy it, and I'll see you back for either lunch or snack, just whichever I feel like I need first. Just a small snack. So that's an ounce of raw almonds and a small Chomps beef stick. These are definitely Whole30. You see that Whole30 emblem. So yeah, just a small snack. A little too early for lunch, but I'm a little hungry. All right, we are going to go make some mayonnaise now. I always crack my eggs in a separate little bowl, and what you saw right there is exactly why I do that. So to make the mayonnaise, I'm going to use an emulsion blender, and I'm just using the little container that the blender came with. So 1 egg, 1 1/4 cup of olive oil. Yeah, there goes one of the dogs over there. You know, I think I need to make these videos shorter, because when I'm doing a voiceover, because I run out of things to say. All right, now we're going to do the juice of 1/2 of a lemon. And I don't like those kinds of measurements because it's kind of vague. What if it's a tiny lemon or a big lemon? You know, 1/2 of a lemon could be a lot of different things. But anyway, there it is, 1/2 of a lemon. I do that in another little bowl too, just in case there's seeds. I'm just going to pour everything right into the blender container right there. I like this emulsion blender setup because it has a lid, so when I'm done, I just put the lid on, pop it in the fridge, and I'm all good. I don't have to, transport it to another container. That's mustard powder that I'm putting in there, ground mustard. And I did a half teaspoon, and now I'm going to do a half teaspoon. Is it a half teaspoon or a fourth? Oh, no, I can't remember. But half or a fourth. I'll put it in there later. All right, now here's the trick to making mayonnaise with an emulsion blender. You got to hold that thing, push it real hard to the bottom of the container, and you just hold it there. It starts emulsifying immediately. You see how it's kind of turning white down there at the bottom? And I'm going to do this in real time, so it's going to feel like it's taking forever, but it's really not. And I'm doing it in real time so that y'all can see how quick it is to make this and how easy it is. And, the thing about it, yeah, it's easy to just grab a jar of mayonnaise from the grocery store. But when you have a chance, go read the ingredients on your mayonnaise. There's going to be so many things in there that you're not even going to be able to pronounce. Right here, we've got eggs, olive oil, lemon, and a couple of seasonings, and that's it. And look, we're done. Look how quick that was. All right, now here's a tip. Once it starts emulsifying, you hold it down there until it raises up above it. Then you can start kind of working it like I'm doing, but do not pull that blade out until you're ready because you'll have a mess. So turn it off when you pull it out. There we go. There it is. Mayonnaise. It's creamy, it's delicious, you'll love it, it's fresh, and it's worth it. Now, just pop the lid on and pop it in the fridge. There we go. Now, I have my mayonnaise ready to make my tuna salad. Okay, so that is fresh tuna. It's wild caught, actually. It's wild caught white tuna in water. Okay, no oil. It's just in water. Read your labels because you never know what they're going to put in a canned item. It's ridiculous. So that's one boiled egg, and I always salt and pepper my eggs when I'm making tuna salad. All right, and then that's a little bit of white onion. Here is another tip for any type of diet you're doing or program you're doing. The more you have prepared ahead so that you're not having to chop when you cook and all that, the more prep you do ahead of time, it makes it a lot easier. That is dill relish, another thing that you got to read the label on if you're doing a Whole30. All right, that was about a tablespoon of mayo, and then a tiny squirt, probably a teaspoon of mustard. Now we're just going to mix that all up together, and it is delicious tuna salad. That's my savory tuna salad. Sometimes I put apples in it and make it a sweeter thing, but then I wouldn't put some of the other stuff. That's 3 really big olives. Now I'm weighing out my carrots and my apples. Because like I said, I'm watching my carbs, got to make sure that I stay on track with my carbs because of my blood sugar. So I think I ended up doing 3 ounces of carrots and I think 2 ounces of apple, but I don't remember exactly. All right, now I'm gonna put my apples in. I'm pretty sure it was 2 ounces. It might have been 3. I tracked it in my Fitness Pal. All right. This was a really satisfying, delicious lunch. And I said later that in the video, you'll see that I said I wasn't sure if I'd eat it all. I ate it all. It was so good. Voila. Isn't it beautiful? Okay, just for those of you who are keeping track. Or just curious, because, anyway. So my lunch is 390 calories if I eat it all, which that's questionable. And I'm very balanced in my protein and carbs so far for the day. So we're doing good.
I see you.
Y'all hadn't seen this in a while, have you? The two of us sitting at this bar. He's not changed much. I've changed a lot, but it's okay. Oh, shut up. My hair's not blonde.
Neither's mine.
My hair's not blonde. That's what's changed.
Mine's all white now. No more silver.
Okay, so now we're wrapping up this video. I've done this is day 2, Whole30. So what are we having for dinner? Tell them what we're having.
We're having taters, greens, and meat.
We are having pork chops cooked in the air fryer, roasted potatoes, and steamed broccoli.
He makes it sound fancy.
Well, just told what it is.
That's right.
All right, so yeah, I can have a potato. I can have and it's only 3 ounces of potatoes, and they're not deep fried; they are roasted. But anyway, yeah, this looks delicious. I'm ready to eat it, but I'm going to give you my macros for the day, just in case anybody's curious. I just figured it up. You know, I told you the thing I'm mostly concerned with is my protein and my carbs.
Right.
Because got to get that blood sugar down. Got to get that blood sugar down. Well, so far today, I've had 91 grams of protein and 56 carbs, including this meal. So I'd like to get a little more protein in, honestly, than that. I'd like to shoot more closer to around 100, 110, but that's okay. That's okay, because I'm kind of limited. I can't do cottage cheese. I can't do yogurt. Right. And those are easy ways to add some high protein. So I'm okay with that for the Whole30, but going forward, I will kind of increase that protein. All right. Oh, and 1,213 calories. That's pretty good. That definitely.
For the meal?
For the meal. For the day.
Okay, that's what I thought, but
for the
didn't
day.
say you didn't specify.
For the day, and that included my little chomps
That was a really
snack.
rich dinner.
No. That is for the day. All right, guys, we're going to go enjoy this yummy Whole30 meal. And what else? I think that's it. So going forward, I do have a recipe I'm going to share with y'all, and it'll be a Let's Cook a Whole30 dinner. I'll probably do that in a few days. I've got to pick the right days to film because today was hard. It's probably easiest for me to do it on Mondays because I don't work on Mondays, but I'm usually going and blowing on Mondays too. I don't know. I'll figure it out, y'all. I'll figure it out.
She is like a squirrel.
I'll figure it out. All right, guys. It sure has been good to be back with y'all this week. Y'all have a great day. Be blessed. Be safe. And until we see you again.
Be well.
And be well. We can't even, we're so out of practice. But we are out.
Out.
Bye, y'all.